Splash.
That is really cool.
Another identity from this area, a more recent vintage, is John Conley. He's an American country music singer who was born here in Ripley County in 1946 and was raised on a tobacco farm not too far from his present location. He moved to Nashville in 1971 in pursuit of a musical career and charted for the first time in 1978 with a song called Rose-Colored Glasses, which was a number 5 hit on the Hot Country Songs chart. John's actually still touring. In fact, he was through this area just last year.
Wow. This is really cool.
Yep. Wait, come back.
So we'll be coming up in a moment to Tyrone, so this will be our chance to get out of the train and take a look around. Oh, by the way, here's some of these cuts that we were talking about a little earlier. You can see how close the rock walls are to the side of the train. Obviously it's a hard manual labour, so they only made enough room to get the train through on the rush hour. So anyway, we're coming up to Young Trestle. So Young Clyde Trestle was a marvel at the time when it was built
Wow.
in 1889.
Yeah, we're about a foot away, maybe, if that.
Confederate involved in several Civil War raids. After the war, he developed this line and actually went on to become the president of the Louisville Southern Railway. The trestle itself is 1,659 feet long, stands 283 feet above the low water mark of the Kentucky River, and has a 551-foot-long metallic span.
Wow.
Believe it or not, the trestle has not been strengthened or modified since it was built. So as you see today, it is exactly as it looked, or as it was, back in 1889. The last passenger train crossed the trestle in December of 1937. Freight trains, however, continued to use this bridge for a lot longer than that, but over time, crews became increasingly wary of the structure, so much so that some of the crews would actually
Wow.
So some of the freight train crews actually used to stop the train on one side of the trestle, put a high rail vehicle, so this is a vehicle that could travel on both road and rail, so they put a high rail vehicle on the front of the train, they put the locomotive in low speed, the crew would go over in the high rail vehicle, get across the other side of the trestle, pull the high rail vehicle off the rails, wait for the locomotive to get there, clamber back on board, and then continue on their way. However, even freight trains stopped using this bridge in December of 1985. These days, the bridge is actually owned by a bungee jumping company. So, if you've ever had a burning desire to put some big plastic bands around your ankles and jump off a bridge, this is the place to do it.
Are you
So
serious?
they're generally out here about every 6 weeks or so. I came past this morning, they're not set up today to be jumping, but we see them here pretty regularly.
last time we did this there.
Man, that would have been
And
so
then on the
cool.
other side of the river, you notice some buildings. That's actually Wild Turkey Distillery. So they were established in 1869 and moved to this location in 1905, and then started distilling here after Prohibition. The story goes that distillery executive Thomas McCarthy took some warehouse samples with him on a wild turkey hunt with some friends of his. His friends really enjoyed the clue and said to Thomas, "Hey, bring some more of that wild turkey whiskey with you next year." That's when his brand was born. So about 26 or so storage warehouses here, holding some 750,000 barrels of bourbon. The other thing you see here is an XF Auto bridge to the right-hand side of the trestle. So you'll notice across the river, it turns to the north, and on this side of the river, it turns to the south. It's actually one of the very few S-shaped auto bridges in our nation. So like I said, shortly we'll be coming up to our stop.
That is cool.
So we'll be coming up to our stop here shortly. For those in the open air car, you'll disembark at the front end of the first class car. You'll see that very clearly. First class, if you just move ahead towards the front of the train, and there'll be a disembark point, and there'll be steps off to the right hand side, and you'll see those as you move ahead. For those in coach, same deal. If you move ahead towards the locomotive end of the car, you'll see steps to the right, and there'll be staff members there to help you off the train. So like I said, here you'll be able to see the trestle, Wild Turkey Distillery, the S-shaped auto bridge. Feel free to take photographs of the locomotives. Don't climb on the locomotive, but you're more than welcome to take photographs of the locomotive or any of the crew, etc. If you so desire. So we'll be here about 15 minutes or so.
That looks like it's about to fall apart.
Enjoy, take pictures, and we'll get back on the train here, like I said, 15-20 minutes or so.
Tracks are 120 years old. Train is probably 105. Did you see that car on the right? Did you see it? I would not want to be on that one.
Also, please remain seated until we have come to a full and complete stop, and we know that when the engineer is flying. Thank you.
That's old. That's like really old. Oh wow, that's like, that is like original from like 18 something. Is it raining?
Yes, see it.
We'll close them when we get off the train, we'll close them. Only thing that sucks is there's no AC in the car.
There's a fan. Yeah, we probably close the windows.
Probably. Hold on. You guys just had to close the windows. This is cool. Oh, it's still open. Well. I don't think you're gonna. Oh, there you go. Yay, we got it. Alright, let's go. Pretty Interesting. Cool. Apparently they have bungee jumping off the bridge, but that is a really old bridge. I'd be a little nervous.
I'll send you videos of them doing it.
Really? You got videos of them doing it? Look at the cars down there. So that road is the one that we came out on? I think. The one, because we went that way. And then, I am curious on how they're going to turn this thing around. But, thank you for watching. Later.